What's going on, friends, followers, public subscribers right here? I got some really cool news. I'm standing, welling up inside, in one of the very first places that I fell in love with when I came to Northeast Texas and the Lake Fork, the world famous Lake Fork. And right here, I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman that really brings some really bright future to this place. But right here in Lake Fork Trophy Lures, I spent the night here with my good friend Paul Matthews. Actually, we spent an entire week back in 2010. This was where my heart was when I first came here, and still is. And I'm so excited to tell you that this place is really here to stay. And what you're going to see in the next couple of years from Lake Fork Trophy Lures is going to blow your mind. So right here, Matt Morgan.
Welcome to Lake Fork Trophy Lures.
Pleasure, sir. Like I said, you can feel my emotion. Just first off, besides the fact that the baits and everything have always been world class, invented from one of my best friends, Mark Pack. God rest, Ronnie's soul. God rest Mark's soul. But it's just, it's exhilarating to realize that it's not going away. It's here to stay. It's not going on the shelves. I've been doing this a long time. A lot of baits end up on the shelves. Commodity baits stick around. Somebody knocks them off. Somebody does that. And just to be able to know that a guy like you that's been in the industry as long as you've been, the success that you've had, and the owners that are backing now and taking involved, this is the real deal. This could be as big and potentially bigger than it ever was.
It is. So what we started with was two great assets: great lure designs and great people. It just took the new partnership group coming in, spending some money to renovate machines, to get things back to standards, and we're rebuilding our reputation, not just in the industry, but here locally. In Rains County, Henry,
Yes.
We needed to do that, and we're in the process of doing that now.
I completely agree with you. The staff has always been just so supportive, and their heart's in it, just like you can feel mine. That I love this place. I love Emory. I love Lake Fork. But there's a lot of loyalty in this staff, even at the bottom of the bottom, and that's where you prove your loyalty when you stay somewhere. They all deserve to be a part of this and see the success, as well as the baits, the inventions themselves. They deserve to really not just be around it, they really deserve to be in your hands, because I promise you, I know you follow me, I know you trust me, I have great integrity. These baits catch fish. They really, truly do. And there's a whole selection of just about anything and everything you can imagine in soft plastics. I know there'll be some other things coming, new colors coming. We're going to tell you about one right now. There'll be some new baits coming down the road, releases at ICAST, and it's super exciting. So grateful to be a part of it. So thankful to be a part of it. And trust me, folks, we're going to be coming at you a whole lot with Lake Fork Trophy Lures, lures with an attitude. Matt, what's this first thing we got right here?
So we are going to be coming out with probably 3-4 new colors between now and ICAST in July, probably monthly. Our first one is called Bourbon Street. We listen to our guides when we come through and try to come up with new colors, ask them what's working, what our competitors are doing, that they're doing better than us, and from that we develop new colors. So the first one we're calling Bourbon Street. The name comes from what we call Mardi Gras flake inside, which is gold, green, and purple flake on a black/charcoal plastic. And I know you've used it, had a lot of luck with it.
So guys, this was the color that I talked about. It was the bait of the month for February that I could not tell you the name of. I give it in the giveaway. So the gentleman that won the package got to use it before we even had the release of the name. But this is Bourbon Street, right here in the Hyper Stick. One of my favorite baits. We're going to really catch these fish on this bait. We're going to also catch them in a lot of the fish colors, or the fish baits, like your what they used to call the original shad, not the magic shad, but the original live shad. I believe we call that
now it's called the Dasher.
The Dasher. So the Dasher in these colors, eventually when everything's in these colors and that offshore bite comes, this is really going to be awesome. So I'm grateful that you created that.
So we got the Bourbon Street for now in the Hyper Stick. We've got it in the 4-inch reef fry. We've got it in the flipper and 2 creatures. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will see it come out in the 3.5 and the 4.5 inch Magic Shad.
The live magic shad.
Yes, sir.
And remember that live magic shad. If I may, I'm gonna show you perfect. So here are some of the favorites that I've got here. We've got the ring fry. I know you know all about it. This thing is put more big fish in the boat than just about any other soft plastic styled bait, even over the Cinco. This bait right here, this ring fry, was out before the Cinco ever came about, and it really has. It deserves to not be put away on a shelf. You need to be fishing with this. Then you've got the flipper, which I've talked to you guys about a whole lot. It has the patented little like wings on the bottom of these flippers, which actually when you pull it allows it to open up and makes the claws look more lifelike. So you're gonna pop the claws apart before you use this bait. I use this Texas rig, I use this flipping, and I love it as a jig trailer. And then one of the others that I really like is the Hyper Freak. This Hyper Freak right here can be used so many different ways. You can even cut the tail a little bit and open it up and use it kind of like, in essence, of I'm stumbling here, a speed worm. I've even just split it before just to change the action. But on the jig, you get a lot of thump out of this big tail right here on the Hyper Freak. This is a small Hyper Freak. The big one on bedfish makes them go crazy. So again, just a handful of these baits to show you. If you know about Lake Fork trophy lures, then you should be excited because you know what they've offered in the past. It's just only going to get better.
Absolutely. Please follow us on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and when these new colors are coming out, we're giving sneak peeks on the colors on our social media.
Very cool. And the same with me. You follow me on Facebook. You follow me on my Lake Fork Adventures Guide service as we release those, as they release those. I will be talking and promoting those more. And then don't forget, you can always use my code. If you're ordering anything from here, you just use the code. It's my first 2 letters of my last name, MC10. MCF, right?
MCF10.
MCF10. And you'll get yourself a little discount on any one of the in-house poured soft plastics. So,
and that works online or in the retail store.
Great. So excited. Super.
Mike, thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to see what the future brings all of us. And I can't wait to see you guys catch fish on these baits. Help me revive this place. When you have results, I want you to comment below. I want you to share those pictures. Some of you got my phone number. Send me text messages. Tell me your reviews and your reports of how this stuff treats you. Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide. God bless y'all.